With us now is Gail Gladstone, and she's going to be sharing with us how she lives it up internationally with her real estate company. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Now, how did you decide to get into real estate?
Oh.
Was it just, did you always love houses? Or?
I was done with the corporate world and didn't know what I was going to do with myself. I was just disgusted with middle management and upper management, and my brother said, why don't you go into real estate, you'd be good at it. So within 2 weeks I was licensed and on the road.
That's really quick, good for you.
Yeah, and
so
I
just
love
manifested it.
I just said, this is it.
Now you do something a little bit different because your offices sometimes are multilingual, you have an international distinction of some sort. Let's talk about that.
Well, to me, the world is global now. We're not just in New York and Long Island and just speak English. So the agents that are involved with the Gladstone groups are multilingual, not all of them. Some of them just speak Brooklynese. But we have Turkish and Spanish and Greek and Farsi and German. So when people are sent to us from overseas, or people who are local who speak other languages, there's a comfort zone there. And we try to understand their customs and their routines and their likes and dislikes, again, for that comfort level.
That makes a big difference, I think, especially when you're showing homes or when you're listing a home. You want someone that you feel is going to have your back and that is going to understand you, especially because of the culture. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, so even moving from St. Louis, the Midwest, up to New York, it's been a little bit different, but I've been here 20 years and I've adjusted. So now I'm kind of, like you said, a woman of the globe almost.
Yeah.
So now with your international distinction, how were you able to get that? Was it a special license you needed?
Certified International Property Specialist takes a couple of years to get. There's a lot of levels, a lot of study, testing all along the way. I took part of it in San Francisco. I took part of it in Puerto Rico. You can go overseas and do it, and we do trips. We went into Italy, southern Italy, and worked with realtors there and the mayors and tours, and just to familiarize ourselves with how other people's customs are and what they're looking for. So we have a little bit more we can offer.
And it's not just residential, you also help people with corporate. So if somebody wanted to maybe internationally open up a business here as well.
We handle not only residential, we do commercial.
Okay.
We do business brokerage under the name Long Island Business Brokerage, and we also do property management. So we want to cover all facets of someone's lives, where they're living, where they're working.
But your nonprofit organization it's not construction connected?
Well, there's a nonprofit organization we work with called the Evolve Foundation that heads up out of Pennsylvania. We are licensed in New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. So what we're put in a proposal for right now, the Evolve Foundation is doing a reusable, renewable effort on buildings in the Brewery Town Strawberry Mansion section of North Philly. And they're going to do a retrofit on existing buildings to put them back into use again. And it's in a community that is economically challenged. And what they're going to do is offer the residents training for the different companies that'll be renting space. And they'll all be energy efficient type companies that are in reusable energy. So they'll be trained, they'll be employed, and what we're offering to do is go down and open our office there as well. And we want to train and help people gain their licenses. We're going to employ people there in the offices and help them start out on careers there.
That's wonderful. How do you feel when you're able to see someone that maybe needs a career shift like you did? Are you able to kind of help them guide through the process? If they come to you and you say, I kind of always wanted to sell houses, and
there's a lot of people who've never even thought about it. So I'm always recruiting, but we recruit based on personality type as opposed to experience or anything else. Our group are interested in service. If they have money as the #1 focus, I don't want them. Because if you do the right thing and you provide the right service, money will find you. And my agents all work together team-wise. They're not competitive with each other. They help each other out. They train each other. They're always there for a helping hand, and they do the same thing with our clientele. We're there to provide a service. It's very important to me.
What did it feel like when you sold your first home, when you were able to hand over the keys to the new family? Or was it a corporate? What was that like?
Oh no, the first one was a house. I got into the commercial shortly thereafter. It's a wonderful thing. I mean, you'll hear people say, well, the realtor is coming to the closing to collect the check. And I want to freak out when I hear that, because this is the happiest moment. This is when everybody is walking away with a smile. The seller is sold, the buyer has got a new home. You want to be there. It's like the birth of a child, and it's an emotionally very, very happy moment.
Well, it's wonderful that you're helping families and that you're working with other communities and you're making a difference. It's just really wonderful to meet you. I've heard many good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
And how could they reach out to you at the Gladstone Group?
They can reach our website, which is GladstoneGroupRealty.com, or Gail at GladstoneGroupRealty.com. We are always looking for growth, and we're in 4 states. We're all over New York, so wherever they are, we're a virtual company. And I handhold and train and help out, and I'm there whatever and however I can be. So we'd like to grow, but the people we want to grow with are people who have the same attitudes. We love if they speak other languages, but we want people who are there to help and to service, not people who are just out for the buck.
Well, I like how you built your company.
Thank you. Very proud of my child.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. For more information, you can reach out to us at liveituptvshow.com. We've been talking to Gail Gladstone from Gladstone Group Realty. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I used to work down in the